Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about Virgin Galactic. It's going to be a one and done video unless you actually like it and you want to see more. I don't know what else I have to talk about though, because this is basically everything I got. But reason why I'm all in Virgin Galactic, why I'm a happy bag holder and love buying at these prices, is much more than just space tourism and valuations and numbers and things like that. I see the way psychology of the generations and how uh, everyone's kind of behaving and the keeping up with the Joneses and the bragging and the flexing and well, this is going to be the new flex of all time. You have to go out of this world. Yeah, cool. What color is your Bugatti? Okay. Who cares about your fucking Bugatti? Uh, do you have a picture of Earth in the background and you're in space with your with your crew? If you don't have that, then you're not in the club, and that's where I think it's going to be heading. So a little background on myself: I'm a gamification designer, concept designer, game designer. I've worked at Blizzard Entertainment, done VR games, I've done military contracts, things like that, and I had an idea that I had to get out of my head and pitch. So I wrote a concept to George Whiteside back in 2021. And basically, the whole TLDR of this is a very long email, but it's basically a whole concept design about alumni experience. And the whole focus is the customer experiences. I know they hired Disney Imagineers and things like that to focus on the customer experience and the flight experience. That's very important as well. But there is a missing factor, which I think might have gone overlooked. And I think the most important, the most value factor is after when you land. And the alumni experience is the most important thing. So the flight itself is a cool experience, but it's really just an initiation to the alumni. And the entire focus of the customer experience is the aftermath and this alumni experience, this initiation that you of this exclusive club that you get into. And I think it's going to be one of the most exclusive clubs in the world, and you have to go out of the world to be a part of it. There's only going to be so many seats. I don't think they're gonna bump anybody for somebody paying ridiculous prices. I mean, might have like a cancellation list to come in there, but I think demand's gonna be super high. So I see prices going up and up as people find out about this exclusive club, and if they really focus on an alumni, especially if they gamify it a little bit. But I think they're gonna have adventures and events, Rich's Private Island, Vegas Casino, cruise lines. This is gonna be the clubs of all clubs. I'm not gonna say Illuminati type thing, but this is gonna be extremely private, and this is gonna be, it's gonna be the people that went, the people that got the picture, that understood that going up to space and a new perspective on things, looking back on Earth and where we go forward, like minds think alike, and everybody's kind of like in the same boat here. Everyone paid to go on this trip and invested to go on this trip themselves. I think everyone's gonna pretty much like the other people that they're hanging out with at these parties. They all have something in common right from the get-go. So when you think about the actual, all the celebrities, the wealthy people, successful people that are going to be at these parties and a part of this club, this community, how much would you pay for a ticket to be a part of that? Because some people might not give a shit about space, but they would love to rub shoulders with some of these people at these parties and be a part of this club. So that's basically the nutshell of this. So going back to here, we're seeing now. This was not too long ago, but basically they're starting to put astronaut numbers next to people's names. Astronaut number 5 instead of just flight. It went kind of one step further, put a number next to the name of the astronaut. I think we see, you've even seen like an astronaut 66 already. So did they get my email? Did they get my concept? wouldn't be the first time that I pitched the concept, just because I had a burning idea that I had to get out of my head, and people took and ran with. Do I think they took snippets out of it? I hope so, because then I would have even more reason to buy hard. But it's it seems like it's playing out, and there's going to be a reason we're going to see in the future why these numbers are attached, and maybe the clubs will be tiered. First 1,000 are in one private air club, and then the next 1,000 or the next 2,500 on top of that are in the second club, but it's all tied together. But there is a private tier, you know what I mean? So who knows what they're gonna do with it? But this is a main reason why this is why I believe. I think it's all about the alumni experience. This is another thing. I love this image. It's cool to know that these guys are buds. Theory in a nutshell: this guy's a lot older than this guy, and they're buds. And what would you do for your buddy to keep his name going on for generations to come? And they both love space. They're both trying to do things for mankind and for space in that general. And I just think that eventually Elon's gonna get involved, possibly after his flight when he goes up, maybe a little bit later when Richard's a lot older, and kind of seen like what happens when old age really gets to us. So I think we'll see it then. Either way, I'm happy to hold and enjoy the ride. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You can leave your thoughts and comments. If you want to see more videos, let me know. But yeah, I got nothing else right now. So that's it. Have a good one, everybody.